I'm bad, that's cool, I like it. The growth, the light, the pain, the fight. We love, we fight, we hurt, we cry. He paid the price, you'll be alright. Give me some time away. I took a little time. I'll pray, we gon' be alright. Okay, alright, okay, alright, okay, alright. I think I need some time away. I took a little time. I'll pray, we gon' okay, alright, okay, alright, okay, alright. So many verses, type them or put them in cursive. Deep like I'm burying hearses, preach like I'm doing up churches. They got Chanel bags and purses, and I got some mashed up vans that I won't throw away cause I'm needy and hurting. I keep it in cause I can. I seen it and I think it's in my genetics that I'm indebted. Cool off is expected, wow. Gather your thoughts and collect them now. Penny for my thoughts, make a fortune, bow.
I'm so excited. It's 3:55. She said, "Were you nice?
So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Pass to Ewing. And stolen by Kuzma. Here we go, one-on-one. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
And it's sent back by George. And Towns throws it down.
Exactly what you love to see from Cat, that aggressiveness, that assertiveness on the backboards.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Towns with the defensive effort. And Ewing has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Down low, Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Pass to Green. On the wing, George. They get it again. Gordon outside.
Aaron Gordon
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
I'll tell you, if you're not guarding Aaron Gordon tight and getting into his space, he is going to burn you in catch-and-shoot situations.
Now here's Turkoglu. And he drops it in from the low post.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Personal foul.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
No good from Turkoglu.
That's a complete effort. Stuck with his man, gets his hand up, and then he doesn't hesitate to finish the possession with the rebounding job.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
In for New York, Kevin Porter
And here in the
Jr.
first, approaching 3 minutes played. It's Kuzma penetrating.
Kyle Kuzma doing things off the bounce right now. How about that drive, guys? Impressive.
And it's Green with the jam.
And he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff. And a deep three from George.
3 points.
Another three for Philadelphia.
Well, you can see Karl Anthony Towns now is beyond just looking for his own shot. He's understanding, let me make the guys around me feel good.
Now, here is George, following the miss by Hedo Turkoglu. Pass to Towns. 5 on the clock. The shot by George, wide open.
Paul George.
Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, Paul George is excellent both defensively and offensively. You want to talk about 3 and D, he's got both.
And here's Turkoglu for 3. Sinks the triple. Turkoglu's got 5 points so far.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Heads-up play by Green, using the pick and roll to create space for his team.
And here's Turkoglu for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And then Ewing with the dunk.
A whole selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
Pass to Jamison. Now here's Porter, defended by Gordon. Here's Kuzma. And again, New York with the triple.
His offense really opens up when Kyle Kuzma is making that three-point shot.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Towns. And here's George for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
From deep, Turkoglu. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Philadelphia. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, Juniors, and quality NBA players.
Well, we know this. Karl Anthony Towns was a go-to option from the very first moment he stepped in the lines of an NBA court. The versatility is so difficult to match up against.
Way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
The more you watch Arenas, the more it seems like the sky is the limit when it comes to his ability. Starting to do things you just don't expect from a guy his size.
Now, here's Porter. New York moving the ball around. And the dunk to finish it off. Oh, beauty.
Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Here's Arenas. Pass to Livingston. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by New York. Outside, Walker. Driving in. And finished off by Walker.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look, hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. Towns with the defensive effort. Philadelphia leading by 8. Pass to Leitner. From deep. Unable to get that one. Here's New York. Here's Porter. Lets it go from the wing. And he nails the jumper. Porter's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, playmaking isn't a focus for Rice, but this opening just too good to not make it.
Pass to Leitner. Not going to go that time. Randall with some nice D. Here's Rice. It's deflected. And now Philadelphia on the break. Towns for 3.
Anthony Towns
hits the three-point bomb. Towns has got 7. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
And that one's good by Porter. 6 points for him.
A springy guard, Porter Jr. can rise up with the best of them.
Pass to Towns. And the 3 off target.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw. Left-handed.
Yeah, you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently. And I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Green fires from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
And Green slams it in.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Gasol.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Green with the block.
A wiry guard, Green's length can sneak up on you. Might have just surprised the shooter.
New York calls timeout.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
Here's Turkoglu and the powerful one-handed slam.
Wow, what a find. Marc Gasol, one of the best passing big men in the league.
With the score, New York.
And that does it for the first half of play.
The Philadelphia team, 37.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. New York calls timeout.
Which loudest section wants a T-shirt?
New York trails by 6. Turkoglu outside. Good on the shot. Turkoglu's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for New York.
And Turkoglu can score in a variety of ways. And this allows him to have games like this one.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Turkoglu. He's got 12. 4 on the clock. The 3. Hands it from downtown. Turkoglu's got 5 points in the quarter.
And not a shot you see often from Turkoglu. Showing off his skills there.
And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. George. Back to Green. Ewing gets a wide open look. He squares up and sinks it. Ewing's got 9.
Solid job of moving the ball by Green, setting up a teammate.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is an illegal screen. And Philadelphia making a change here. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. From deep. Offensive rebound. And it's blocked.
I'll tell you what, Kyle Kuzma has committed to being a better defender, and he sends that shot back.
Pass to Rice. This one for 3. No good that time. And Philadelphia the other way now. They've held a 12-point lead early.
3 points.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for New York. Trailing here by 8. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Livingston, that's good.
Well, whenever Sean Livingston drains a 3, that is big time because it's not the primary weapon in his arsenal.
Out to Kuzma. Back to Porter. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Philadelphia leading by 9.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
Now here's Green. 7 points in the game. Porter pulls it in. 1:57 left in the third quarter of the game. To the right side. And oh, here we go with George. Nobody back.
Paul George.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Back to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Serious hops from Porter on that one. Slamming it down with authority.
And Philadelphia calls time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here. and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Now Kuzma. Gilbert Arenas missing on the free. The kick out to Porter. Back to Kuzma. 6 to shoot. Pass to Rice. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Outside Lewis.
Joel
Embiid.
The assist.
Buried from 15 feet out. And Philadelphia leads by 10.
And this is what makes Embiid so dangerous. He makes stretching the floor look effortless. I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy. And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Now here's Arenas. 6 points for him. To the middle. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And you can tell Arenas just has that ability as a distributor. He can pick out the ready shooter and get them the rock.
Substitution on the court.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so Cam Walden is going for the block.
New York.
And so it's Philadelphia. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Philadelphia leading by 9. The open shot by Ewing.
Patrick Ewing.
Good.
Assisted.
Great play by Green to set it up.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your
3
lead.
points.
Now he's just showing off. With range like that, incredible.
Here's Turkoglu. And that one is hammered home.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Pass to Randall. Here's Turkoglu. And he slams it one-handed.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Caldwell Pope with it. Now guarded by Towns. Stolen by Ewing. Gasol with the steal. Randall outside. And Randall throws it down.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
And the wide open shot from Green. They get it back. The deep 3 from George. Another miss by Philadelphia. New York trails by 10. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Here's Turkoglu. Fires it up. That one doesn't go.